Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming. And as you can see, we're back in the arcades today for a 1989 classic, Dynamite Duke. You might notice some stylistic similarities between this and Terminator 2, the arcade game. I think Dynamite Duke was clearly an inspiration, but this is a bit different because it's not just a shooter. You have to actually move your character around to dodge the incoming bullets as well. So it's, I don't know what genre you would call this, because it's not like a gun shooter, because you have to dodge around as well as shoot. It's an interesting little mix of different gaming ideas here. And it's an old classic from the arcades as well, which is never a bad thing. Oh, we got full auto there, which means I can take my finger off the trigger for a minute and just let the joystick do the work. As you can see, this is just non-stop barrage of enemies after enemies, and oh, flak jacket, that'll do. So your ordinary gun can only fire in like sort of short bursts, but if you get the full auto, then you are rapid fire for a brief period. You gotta watch out for these guys. Now what you can do is uppercut them if you're quick enough. So you have melee options as well. So this is the first boss, and what you have to do here is use a combination of shooting and melee mechanics. So shoot at him when he's at distance, but when he closes in, melee. Like so. So I'm using Duke's uppercut move here, but what I can also do is hold in the melee button and hit him with a supercharged punch, which will do a lot of damage. The super punch is basically your go-to for bosses. You want to save that for bosses as much as you can. So, level 1 is clear. There are 9 levels in total, so we got a little bit to go yet. Okay, mission 2, the occupied town. Now, also kind of similar to the Terminator game, as I mentioned earlier, you sometimes get bonuses for shooting random background objects as well. Extra ammo, extra power-ups, things like that. So it's worth shooting everything as much as you can. Try not to get hit by grenades. For some reason, the ordinary grunts make noise like barking dogs when you shoot them. I don't know why. So typical arcade style here, when an enemy starts flashing like that, you know you've almost got them. Oh, that was an extra power punch, which we can use on the next boss. If we can get there without getting knocked out. Oh, there's some health, just what we needed. Lovely. Okay. So, we're now headed to the boss room. And we've got 3 power punches that we can use. I'm probably going to use all of them because my energy's a bit low. Keep it charging and wait until he jumps in. Then smack him. Oh, lost our first continue there, so we'll have to start the boss again, but that's okay. Just keep shooting, and when he comes in, power punch. You can also uppercut him as well if you like, which is fun. There we go, and you can kick as well. But I prefer to uppercut, it's more effective. Yeah, 72%, not bad. Okay, on to the next round, round 3. Into the woods. Oh, yeah, this is the first time we'll encounter ninjas. Ninjas are a thing in this game. And they're none too subtly modelled on Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. In fact, this whole game basically feels like a G.I. Joe game that didn't have the license. And that is not a bad thing. Yeah, as you see, I can only fire in short bursts, then I have to release the fire button and hit it again. I'm about to lose a continue here, so I'm as well using my power punches because they reset to 3 when I lose a life anyway, so... Ah, that's annoying. Guy caught me unawares there, but we'll get him here. There we go. Uppercut. 90%? That's pretty good. Yeah, no boss on that level. But there will be on the next one. Mission 4, the tunnel. I've got some kind of... I think this is like a Magnum or something. It's like a high-powered handgun. Oh, I don't like those little floating robot heads. They are quite the irritant, and as you can see, their laser does a lot of damage for a single hit. Yay! Grenade launcher, I think. Yeah. As you can see, part of the game here is dodging the bullets, as well as... Oh, there's some health. And what's this little trolley got for me? More bullets. Power punch time. There we go. Now onto the boss room. So, only got 2 power punches here, so I need to be careful. This guy is basically a wannabe ninja. He hasn't quite got the full costume yet. There we go. There we go. So when he swings, we use the uppercut to duck under and intercept. There we go, got him. The uppercut is great for dodging up-close melee attacks if you can time it properly. Okay, on to mission 5. We're flying through this today. So far, we haven't hit the brick wall that is the last boss yet, but we will. So yeah, you want to these trucks at the front. You want to shoot out the tires of those, and that'll give you some bonuses. Not this one though, because this one is an enemy transport, as you can see. Energy's low here. Yeah, continue down. That's okay though. Shoot out the tires, get some extra ammo. Now we want to try and make quick work of these guys before they can cause too much trouble. There we go, that's much cleaner. Yeah. full auto at a time when there's no enemies on screen. Great. Oh well, took care of those two tanks though. Still don't know why the enemies bark like dogs. So, a couple of quick shots, then get out of the way. That's how you handle the choppers. There we go, got him. Now this is quite a difficult one, so what you want to do is just charge up and just power punch it. The tricky part is trying to get a full charge without getting hit. There we go. Right, just the rocket launchers to take care of now, and we've done it. Right, there we go. Job done. 100%. Excellent. Okay. Next mission. Mission 6, the factory. Oh, another ninja. Again, when they swipe with the sword, you just uppercut them. That's the easiest way to do it. So now you know. And knowing is half the battle. I'm looking for an excuse to say that ever since I mentioned G.I. Joe. Sorry. I know I say that too often, but there we go. What can I say? I'm an 80s kid. You know, when you think about it, it's funny, there's quite a few really big 80s franchises that never got good video games at the time. You know, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats. Maybe they were all just that little bit too early to get a good game on the, you know, the NES or the Mega Drive or whatever. I don't know. Quite a few of them have since been adapted now, you know, into with the whole rise in retro gaming, which quite frankly is why I'm doing this channel, because retro gaming is getting more popular these days, so why not do a channel on something that I enjoy and that will actually get watched. Uppercuts. The ninjas really do make quite a blood-curdling scream when you knock them out. Oh, continue down. That's okay though, nothing we can't handle. And he's dead. And that's it. Stage clear. On to mission 7, the incubator. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. There we go. Okay, boss time, but my energy's low, so I've got to be careful. Yeah, we're doing that again. Yeah, took a bit too much damage there. I let the ninja cause me too much trouble along the way. Okay, that's the ninja down and the boss at half power. Ah, almost had him. It's kind of tricky having to fight the two bosses at once here. Okay, we're in better health this time. Smack the boss right in the face. 2 more of those and we should be good. Okay, almost got him. There we go, he's down. And we move on. Okay, mission 8, the penultimate, the laboratory. Now one of these high damage lasers here that we've got to watch out for. Yep. Lasers really are a pain. Yeah. This might take a few attempts, because this thing is quite hard to hit, and its projectile comes out so fast. Okay, a health pack, lovely. Right. On to the boss now. This is basically a reworked version of the level 2 boss, but he's now made more difficult. There we go. Job done. Had to use all my power punches, but it was worth it. Now, on to the last boss. Now, the last boss has got 3 stages. The first 2 are okay, but the last one is hard. We're not going to get this on the first attempt, but we'll do our best. So we're at the atomic reactor, the last level. So this little fellow is the first stage, so just avoid his punches. In a minute he's going to jump in and try and attack me close up. Yeah, so what you do is just avoid his hooks and then hook him yourself. Right, so his punches are very slow, so just dodge that and then hit him yourself. Okay, phase 1 is down, but as I say, that is only phase 1. So phase 2, he becomes a sort of Terminator type thing. And this time, uppercuts are your friend. But you're going to take damage, so yeah. So I want to try and dispatch this guy as quickly as possible. Now you can uppercut him for style, but the problem is if you uppercut him, he'll go to shooting you from distance again, where he's actually more dangerous and his projectiles are harder to dodge. He's easier to dodge up close. So let him come in for the melee. There we go. Okay, and now he's going to turn into the robot monster Terminator thing and run at me. Okay, he's down, but our energy is almost out. And this is his final form, with he's got 4 big tentacles that he'll shoot out at us, like so. Yeah, we're not getting him this time, but you see how it works. You see what we've got to do. Okay, he's down. Now phase 2. Start off with a power punch just to get things going. Yeah, you got me that time. Yeah. There we go, nice uppercut to finish. There we go, he's down, but so is my life bar, unfortunately. Yeah. You should jump in any moment now. I say he should jump in any moment now. He hasn't done yet, but there he is. Right, so just hook and keep out the way. And a nice jump kick to finish. Yeah, so you can do the uppercut or the jump kick, whichever you feel is more effective. They both look pretty cool if you can pull them off, but beware that you're going to take damage as well. Okay, phase 2 is down, on to phase 3. Oh, phase 3 is just really hard. Just keep shooting this guy. Okay, in he comes. Go. Front kick to finish. Nah, I got caught up in a melee there and couldn't really do anything with it. Okay. Just keep on the move and try and invite this guy in. And yeah. Smack him with the big hit when you can. One more hit of any variety should do it. There we go. Okay. Last phase. We've still got 2 super punches left. Just got to try and keep right out the way of all the nastiness that he throws at you as best you can. Keep firing. Almost got him. Yes, he's down. Done it. World is saved and that monstrosity, whatever it was, has been taken out. Oh, thank you very much. And of course there's the dare for you to put in more credits and have another go at it. So here's our rundown of the boss battles that we won along the way. And this is actually a bit of a departure from the time, because you'll notice that the crew actually have their proper names on the credits, which wasn't really the done thing back in the late 80s. So that's good to see. So yeah, that was quite a good fun game. Nice and simple. there's our final scene of the destruction of the enemy base, whatever, and our final points tally, 107,000, which puts us at the top of the table, I think. Yep. So, that was Dynamite Duke for the arcade. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, all of that usual nonsense. Thank you for watching Tartan Samurai Gaming, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.